Today we are going to be continuing with Portopia Serial Murders, which I think we were about halfway through when we were playing it the other day. This is the first murder mystery menu-based adventure game for Famicom. Actually, hold on a second. Just a second. Anyway, let's get into it. Portopia. Yeah, this game can be a little bit tricky without a guide. So I may be resorting to a guide a little bit when necessary. I don't want to hold everything up too much, so we got to make progress. But anyway, there's some stuff with Toshi that you have to do that would have been pretty tough to figure out. I'm gonna have to do this. All right, so this is where we left off. Right, this is Toshi, the son of Kozo, the guy who died. By the way, he doesn't seem very mournful, does he? No, he does not. All right, Star and 1-5, or maybe Starman Done 5. Star and 1-5. I think I didn't realize this before, but I think that he's talking about a phone number. Star 1-5. It didn't occur to me that they're on the phone already. Maybe he needs to dial that from his apartment. I don't know. All right. So anyway, there's some things you need to do in order to like make this work, I think. First of all, we need to go to the harbor again. And we need to ask around, I guess. They saw Toshi at the harbor on the 17th after 9. Let's try going back to his apartment. Here, let's try the same number again. Let's see if anything different happens. Get to the... Oh, they were waiting for Toshi to call. Maybe they have caller ID. Get to the harbor now. We're prepared to hand over the item. Clunk. Probably shouldn't do things so hastily, but the opportunity presented itself. Interesting. Should we go back to the harbor? Oh, there's a man. So we got a package. We have a new item under evidence. We have a package. Can I look at that package? Let me see if it appears here. Yeah, it does. Narcotics. Narcotics. Well, looks like Toshi is into some funny business. Let's go back and question him some more. Toshi, you better get out here. I got your narcotics. You're in trouble, Toshi. Look what I got, Toshi. What do you think about this? Let's take a little peek at this package, Toshi. Oh, what do we have here? Narcotics. Now what do I do? Do this again. Anyhow, he left me some inheritance? Yeah, ha 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 ha. Maybe that's your motive. You're lying. There are people who saw you at the harbor. Well, must be a case of mistaken identity. Alright, show him the package again. Now what do I do? Alright, let's try smacking him. Oops, I smacked the light by accident. That's not the correct thing to hit with my hammer. Oh, I did it again. Fuck, hold on. Hit this guy in his head. Okay, fine. That night I went to the harbor to make a deal on some drugs. That's why I made up a lie about being in my apartment. The one who killed my uncle wasn't me. It's okay, I guess. I've been arrested for dealing drugs before. Alright, time to make an arrest. Well then, I'll go on and arrest Toshi. Come on, let's go. Huh? Crap! Toshi wasn't a murderer after all. Well, we brought this whole investigation full circle now. Have we? Full circle? Because we're right back where we started from? Is that what that means? Alright, let's ponder the suspect. Well, it's probably not Toshi. Maybe Hirata? Now what do we do? See, that's the... All this Toshi stuff we didn't do. I wonder if we had to do that in order to trigger something else to happen, like we probably did. So... maybe I should try going back to one of these other places, like Kyoto, again, and reinvestigate. No one dropped anything that looked like a clue. Because this is the last place... I mean, we need to find Hirata. Then maybe we should go back to Shinkaichi and see if we can finally talk to... Oh, we were able to call Yokoi, or Okoi, into the police station, but we didn't really get anything out of that, did we? It feels like... Whoops. Sorry, I'm playing with my pencils again. Yeah, you know what? That's weird. Let's call her out again. There's got to be something we can get from her. Maybe there's an item I can show her that would... But what? No, none of this. Oh boy, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Alright, let's check the guide. Toshi's just a drug dealer. Alright, Hirata is... Oh. That's the spoiler. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh. We're missing all that information. Oh, what? How do I get that? Ring? Oh, okay. We're missing something. Never mind. Never mind, Okoye. I'm gonna come back to you later. The mansion. I didn't even think... I didn't even look at the... I didn't even think to investigate the outside of this mansion. That's my bad. I should have... I didn't do anything here. I should have at least investigated out here. Although it's not easy to find, this thing I'm supposed to find. What am I supposed to be investigating? Here? Yeah. How would you find that? See, now that ring, I don't know how you would ever find that. You have to look at the bottom right of the door. Okay, so back to the police station. Let's call Toshi out again. Here, check out this ring. What do you think about that? What do you make of that, Toshi? Okay, so let's see here. So I guess we should call out Yukiko then. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Let me try showing her the ring. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so the thing that the guide wants me to do next, I don't understand. Now how she's Yukiko's supposed to tell you about a phone number. Here, let me, I don't get it. How do you make her tell you that? It doesn't really... I don't get it. How are you supposed to make her tell you that? About that phone number. Oh, boy. How are you supposed to get that phone number? That's really weird. I mean, now I'm just confused by this guide. It's not even the game anymore. The guide is what, like, move to the police station and Yukiko just tells you this phone number. How is that? That didn't happen. I don't know what, like, there's obviously a missing step here somewhere. I mean, it makes no sense. This makes no sense. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to try to call the phone number, I guess. (2493). Hopefully it'll let me do it without... So I'm supposed to dial 104, which is apparently like Japanese information. This is something else I wouldn't know, since I'm not a Japanese person. I need to know the Kyoto area code, and now I can put those together, I guess. 2493. Hopefully. Yes, Teradea Inn. Hirata? Yes, he's been here before. I heard him say it all ends at Amitabha Ridge. What? He didn't come back? Well. I don't know how you're supposed to get this clue about the phone number. The guide does not explain it at all. It's really weird. Like, it's making me very puzzled. Huh. Anyway. Whatever, I guess. So, I guess we should go there. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, it's in Kyoto. You have to go to Kyoto first. I see. Boss, how horrible! Is Hirata hanging by his neck? I guess Hirata was a criminal, huh? He killed Kozo and then committed suicide. A sad end, but at least the scandal is over. What are your orders now that the investigation's done? Boss? Guys, is the investigation really over? Can that really be the end of our investigation? I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's investigate anyway. Obviously, he hanged himself. True. But how about the ground? No clues. He even says going over it with a magnifying glass would find nothing, so I guess there's nothing left to do but go back to the station. Well, wait. What happens if I try to investigate Hirata again? Just curious. I wonder if his personal history gets updated. I guess not. Alright, let's go back to the police station. Got the results of Hirata's autopsy. Time of death approximately, say, 1 p.m. on the 17th. Wait, Hirata died before Kozo. Uh-oh, that doesn't check out. Now what? Well, I guess it makes sense to call out Yukiko and just tell her that Hirata's dead. My father's an idiot. There wasn't any reason to kill himself. Coo. I guess that's the sound of crying. Let's try showing her the ring again, maybe? Oh, that's right. That was from Toshi. Well, that wouldn't help. The night of Kozo's murder, people in the neighborhood saw Yukiko going out. She lied. Alright, I'll tell you. About 7, I went to the mansion. You see, I lent my old man some money, but I never got anything back. So I asked Kozo about it, and it turns out Dad borrowed from someone else too. But their collection methods were awful. If you even spoke about it, you got squeezed. Then Hirata's suicide wasn't Kozo's fault. I still don't understand what's going on with this man Kozo. Boss? Well, I already know that Kozo and Kawamura were former swindlers. They were probably some kind of mob bosses or something. They had some sort of money thing going on. Yeah, maybe. Are they former swindlers, or are they involved? Are they like Yakuza? Now what? Hirata's suicide wasn't Kozo's fault. Alright, let's see here. What does the guide say to do next? Get the matchbox, we have that. Okay, Shinkaichi. We've been there. So now we can go to Shinkaichi and like do the thing there, apparently. We've been to the bar. We've shown that guy the photograph. We learned about Mr. Kawamura. Wait, what? Wait, what? Living room. Oh, there was a lighter. Apparently that's optional. Okay. We already investigated the sign. We learned about Okoi. Okay, let's try calling Okoi out again. Oh, we got a phone call from Yukiko. She found a memo in Hirata's jacket. What? Looks like a phone number. Could you remember it for me, boss? Oh, that's how you get that phone number? Oh, what triggered that? That didn't happen last time I moved here. Weird. It's funny that that gets triggered after I call him and do the event with all that. That's how you like learn. That's how you get to that one inn in the first place. I don't know what. Well, I guess we just needed to move back and forth until that happens. Anyway, that's how you get that phone number. All right, I see now. So we want to call out Okoi. All right. Well, let's question you again, I guess. I know, just asking again. It's true, you did. But that one answer about Kawamura is just not very satisfying. What else can we show her? The package? No, that's pointless. The memo? No, pointless. The ring? That seems like a long shot. That's what I figured. What are we supposed to do with her? We're supposed to do something. We were supposed to investigate Kawamura now, according to the guide, but we've already done that. Just to make sure, I'll do it again. Habitual con man. Oh, this is new information. We did not have this before. He's a con man. Playboy and con man. 6 previous convictions. His company, currently bankrupt, rose quite high thanks to his confidence drinks and the like. I wonder what triggered me being able to get this information, because we didn't get this before when we tried to investigate him. We didn't get anything because we didn't. It just said that we didn't. All we had was a name, so we couldn't investigate him. I guess so. Maybe interrogating Okoi. Well, she didn't give me anything more than a name either. I wonder what triggered this. I don't know. Oh well, whatever. 6 previous convictions. His company, currently bankrupt, rose quite high thanks to his confidence tricks. That's true. Okay, that's all we can get from investigating him. So now apparently we're supposed to move somewhere. Optional item. Wait, what optional item? You must do this before Mr. Kawamura is found dead. Oh, the IOU is technically optional? The whole maze is optional? Wow. What other optional items are there? Toshi's photo. Well, if they're optional, I guess I shouldn't really care that much. Okay, here, I want to try this. Oh, here we go. That was what I was supposed to get. that was supposed to be triggered. Now Akoi told her story to the cops. She seems to think that Kawamura was actually at the Sumeri condominium. So now we can go there. That's good. But I want to try this other thing. Call out Fumi. We can take something now? Photo. Clothes. What? What? We can take her... What? Abuse of authority. So when you call people in, you can take their stuff. Wow. I had no idea. Wait, let me try something else. You could also do this with, what's his name? Toshi as well? You can take his clothes. Oh, you can do a search on him too. Wow. And we can take his photo. I like to try to take people's clothes. It's funny. I'm not gonna try to take her clothes. That would just be wrong. Besides, it won't let me. You can take all their photos this way. Wow. Oh, you can take a photo of every suspect. I'll take her clothes though. What kind of a thing? Abuse of authority. It's true. If you want to come see me, you'll just have to come to the club. Huh, that's funny. Alright, I'll take your photo too. Oh, it doesn't let you take a pic. That's weird. It's so weird that the IOU is optional. That we went to all the trouble to get from that maze. Corpse has already been taken care of. Yasu said that there was nothing that could be found here. He left a note. What? Yasu, you said there was nothing that could be found with a magnifying glass, you liar. I can't handle all this debt any longer. Doesn't mention Kozo being killed. Oh yeah, alright, so that's old news. Old news. Hey, Sir John Nipples. Yep, still on some bullshit. That's right. You know, we're playing Famicom games, so there could be a lot of bullshit. Let's see. Actually, this game is kind of interesting. Right, so what is... I have Fumi's photo. What am I supposed to do with this? Sumoto. I'm supposed to go to Sumoto. Where was Sumoto again? Is that like the harbor? Maybe that was the islands? Oh, okay. It was the island. So I'm trying to do this like optional weird thing you can do. According to the guide, I would never have found this myself, obviously. Let's try, so show item photo Fumi. Seems like I've seen her before, but I can't place her. Okay, and now we try asking around. No new information? Huh. Alright, let me try this again. Now I'm supposed to ask the people here. And then show the photo again, I guess. Who's that? I thought something was supposed to happen. Huh. I think I missed a step or something. It doesn't say what's supposed to happen though. What am I supposed to be getting? Fumi's photo. Show item photo of Fumi. They recognize her. Progress through a lot of the game. You must do this before Mr. Kawamura is found dead. What am I supposed to be getting from this? I have no clue. I'm not familiar with that person. Whatever. This is a wild goose chase. I don't know what I'm supposed to be getting from that. Alright, let's go back to the main story. Let's see. So, the next thing I was supposed to do is go to Samaria Apartments, or condos. Wait a minute, Kawamura is dead! No more running for him. He gave up and committed suicide. We never did find the killer, but at least the scandal's over now. What are your orders now that the investigation's over, boss? Is it really over? Is it really over? I don't know. I don't believe it. I'm gonna... Let's investigate. I think he's been too long for the body to still be warm. Oh yeah, let me put a skull over Hirata on my notes here. And Kawamura. Both likely suspects, but now dead. Who could the real killer be? It's not adding up. It's like somebody's trying to erase the evidence. What was the cause of death? One stab to the neck with a knife. The same MO as Kozo's case. Very suspicious. When we broke into the room, he was already dead. boy, there's got to be something else in here. There wasn't anyone in his condo. Alright, so let's go back to the police station. What does it want me? What is the? It says ask Mr. Kawamura. Maybe look for someone? What the fuck does... I don't understand this guide. What does ask mean? Oh, call out Okoi. Okay. Well, that makes sense since she knew him. That guy was pretty bad. That fraud of a club in Sumoto Sawaki Sangyo that he opened with Kozo was his biggest job. Thinking about it, I believe Kozo's private secretary name might be Fumi Sawaki. Oh, it's nothing. I heard there's a theater in the neighborhood. Bye. She left! Boss? So now we need to go back to Sumoto. Fumi was such a good... Now we're getting information about Fumi. Her father's business went bankrupt after the fraud, and both her parents committed suicide. After that, she was taken in by some relatives. There was somebody else, an older brother she was separated from. The older brother? Well, I don't know what happened to him. If I'm not mistaken, the boy had a butterfly-shaped birthmark on his shoulder. Well, this is very interesting information. Let's try to show her a picture now. That Fumi? Well, she got pretty. No, she didn't come here. We can look for Fumi's brother. Fumi's brother's not in this neighborhood. Okay. Back to the police station. We've got a report of someone discovering this map behind the ceiling tiles of Kawamura's condo. A map of the underground maze at Kozo's mansion? According to this, there's still a secret in that maze. Well, we've already explored the entire maze, so we don't need to do that again. What were we supposed to do next? Let's see. Oh, there's a secret in the maze we still haven't gotten yet. Oh. I see. We gotta go back in the maze, apparently. How do you... I guess you have to hit the button again. I'm gonna check something. Okay. So, up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left. 1, 2. Right. Wait. Hit the wall? Wasn't that a different sound? There is a big empty space in the middle of this room, actually. Or in the middle of this map, now that I look at it. Okay, now try to move. Whoa, the wall opened and there's a room on the other side. Oh, there we go. You have to yell and then a diary opens. You got the diary. So the IOU was optional. We just needed... The real purpose of this maze was to get the diary, huh? Let's take a look at the diary. According to this, it seems he knew that Fumi was the daughter of the owners of the Sawaki Sangyo. The daughter of this owners, I see. He knew and he hired her as his secretary. He wanted to make it up to Sawaki's children. So, Fumi, daughter of whatever that was. The people he swindled, she was a star. She wanted to make it up to him. That kind of thing takes time. So he lived on a shoestring budget and wanted his money to be left to Fumi. That's what's written. If Fumi's older brother was the criminal, when he learned all this, surely he would feel a little regret, boss. So I guess we're done now. Or are we? Wait, so there's more we can find in here. Right, okay. Right. Up 2 times. Right. Up 2 times. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Left. Up. Right. Up. Left. 10 times. Oh, this is just showing me how to get out. I see. Back to the police station again. Are you telling me to remove my clothes? Boss, I can't believe you. Do it, Yasu. Do it. Yasu, maybe... Oh. I understand. Yasu has a birthmark! Boss, that was a brilliant deduction. I'm Fumi's older brother, the one taken in by relatives. Yes, I'm the person who killed Kawamura and Kozo. They drove both of my parents to suicide, and I couldn't forgive them. That night, after I killed Kozo, I locked the door to the study from the outside with the key that I found in the study. The key that was... The key that has to be put in from the inside, you say? Boss, do you still don't understand? I'll take it from here. Fumi, I told you to run away. Quiet, brother. Yeah, you are. I don't know. Nobody wants to watch this game apparently, Sir John. I don't know. It's weird. I guess they're all busy. Maybe they've all got Thanksgiving plans. I took the key from my older brother. The next morning, I called Komiya and asked him... Kamiya. How do you pronounce it? Komiya. And asked him to help me open the door. And then Komiya saw the body. While he was recovering from the shock, I put the key on the door from inside the study. Of course, I did this in order to make you guys realize there was a secret room. And so, everything is wrapped up. Kind of ironic that Kozo had to be killed for anyone to really know what he regretted most. Brother! Fumi. Secret page. ppcekret.html. Is that a website? Portopia. We did it, guys. Pretty boring game to watch. What? We just solved a mystery. We solved the mystery. Optional items that add to the story. Did I miss any optional items? Toshi's photo. Murder weapon. Yeah, we have the murder weapon. Key. The IOU. Yeah, we found that. Yeah, we got all that stuff. Optional useless items. Yukiko's photo. Call out Mr. Komiya. Take photo. Totally useless. So that's it. That's the game. That's Portopia Serial Murders. So Yasu, our assistant, he was the culprit all along. No wonder he was trying to get us to wrap up the case with the other people, like prematurely with the other people as the suspects. Well, that was pretty cool, I guess. I guess that little secret thing in there was like the translator's website or something. I kind of want to. Well, whatever. Anyway, that's Portopia Serial Murders. Let's go to the ratings. Too bad this game has no music. So I don't know what I'm going to put for music because there's absolutely no music whatsoever. I mean, it kind of The game kind of works without music, but some music would have been better. I guess I'll put so to put a 1, I guess. But the game itself, I thought it was good. I liked it. It was pretty cool. It's a little bit hard. A lot of things are actually pretty logical. Hey, Long Dizzle, what's up? Diary Reader Simulator? Yeah, that's what that was. Like, a lot of things in the game are actually pretty logical, but, you know, a lot of them just involve, you know, just force you to, like, go and investigate everything and, you know, there's some things that are, like, a little bit of a logical leap, but, like finding that diary. But overall, I think the game is pretty cool. So that was Portopia Serial Murders. Nice. Your best friend paid you to rap verse with some sticky, icky good shit. You haven't had nothing this good in a while. Hey, that's great, Long Dizzle. That's great. I'm glad you're enjoying that. You just keep at it. Keep at it, Long Dizzle. In the meantime, I'll keep playing NES games / Famicom games. Let's move on to the next game.